Hey guys, today we are reviewing the Asics GEL-NIMBUS 28. This lineup has been incredibly sought after, not just by runners but also by regular walkers and people who spend all day on their feet. For the past 4 iterations, the brand has stuck to a very familiar formula of specs and features. The modifications to Nimbus 28, albeit minor, might not appeal to everyone, primarily because these updates were designed with runners in mind. As usual, we have divided this review into 4 segments talking about the 3 core components of a running shoe: upper, midsole and outsole. We will rate them in a scale ranging from bad to excellent. In the final segment, we will talk about competition and value. Let's start with the stats. Myself Siddharth.
I am Anu and you are watching Jogger Journal. The stack height of Asics GEL-NIMBUS 28 is 43.5 in the heel, 35.5 in the forefoot with a drop of 8 mm. It weighs 281 grams in UK size 8 and comes at a retail price of 16,999. The upper in Nimbus 28 isn't quite as plush as its predecessor. You can visually tell that the padding has been dialed back and even the tongue is much more minimal now. It still remains the stretchy and gusseted type to help with lockdown, but now features plenty of perforations. The entire shoe breathes better. While this new engineered knit might not feel quite as premium as the outgoing jacquard version, it's highly functional and comfort focused. You get a dense mesh through the front and middle sections, with ample padding extended towards the back. They have also included stretchable pull tabs on both the tongue and heel collar. The fit and lockdown are absolutely flawless, exactly what we have come to expect from the brand. The upper is great.
The midsole continues to feature Flight Foam Blast Plus with a heel insert of pure gel. Right off the bat, you should know that the underfoot feel on the 28 is slightly firmer. It's not a drastic change, but definitely noticeable. Another enhancement is that the forefoot rocker curves up later now, something forefoot strikers like us will truly appreciate. We have seen the best implementation of this geometry in the Metaspeed series. The only major criticism we have against 28 is that the FF Blast Plus foam is starting to feel a bit dated. It's essentially an EVA blend. Now that we are in 2026, competitors are stepping up. Puma is throwing supercritical PBA into the Mag Max 2. The Adidas EOSL is packed entirely with Light Strike Pro Foam, and even other maximalist Asics trainers are beginning to feature aliphatic TPU. Compared to those modern compounds, this foam feels a bit dull.
The biggest positive, however, is the 20 grams weight reduction. In the max cushion category, shedding ounces is always a welcome bonus. This was achieved in a few ways. First, the outsole rubber has been trimmed down. Second, there are updates to the upper, which we discussed in the previous segment. And the overall platform is now narrower compared to 27. When you pair the updates in the midsole geometry with the weight reduction, the shoe suddenly feels much more versatile. Sure, it doesn't offer the liveliest of rides, but it can handle a wider variety of paces now. The narrower platform makes it more agile, shedding that blocky sensation from last year. For marathoners, this franchise is practically the holy grail. Despite all these praises, we have to reiterate that the shoe is slightly held back by an aging foam that simply doesn't lead the segment in energy return. The midsole is also great.
When it comes to the outsole, there are major changes underneath. The overall rubber volume has been reduced and the coverage is now segmented to facilitate smoother transitions. You still get the softer, tackier Asics grip compound in the front, paired with a harder, more durable AHA Plus at the rear, a combination they call hybrid Asics grip. Longevity has never been an issue with this setup, but the reduced surface area does compromise traction in tricky conditions. This works best on normal, dry roads. The outsole is the weakest link and we would rate it as average.
28 continues to deliver the same reliable, heavily cushioned ride the series is famous for. On top of that, older versions of Asics shoes see huge discounts on Flipkart and other platforms, making them more accessible to runners. If you are debating whether to grab the discounted 27 or buy the new one at a full retail, go for the discount every single time. However, if the price difference is 1000-2000 rupees, your specific use case matters. We would recommend the 28 for runners, while casual wearers and walkers should stick to the older one due to its softer underfoot feel.
The max cushion segment is absolutely packed with options, and Nike Vomero 18 is one among them. Much like the dramatic changes Nimbus 25 saw a few years ago, the latest base variant Vomero underwent a massive overhaul. firmly placing it in the Ultra or Super Max category with a stack of 46mm in the rear and 36mm up front. It utilizes a dual foam setup, a top layer of race caliber ZoomX sitting above a durable ReactX base. The advantages of Vomero 18 over Nimbus are a taller profile, a lower retail price, and a significantly more aggressive rocker. On the flip side, the Asics is substantially lighter and will see huge discounts in the future.
In terms of pure performance, Puma's Mag Max 2 reigns supreme. While the first iteration introduced the brand to the Ultra Max cushion space, version 2 is a refinement of the original concept. It's lighter, bouncier, vastly more engaging and lively than both the competitors we just discussed. The only drawback is its steeper price tag. Whenever we are not testing a new shoe, this becomes our de facto choice for long runs along with Mega Blast. See you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.